I was on a flight back to New York from the DR. There was nothing but men on the plane, and the stewardess, as she stood up, gonna tell you about the air thing that comes down, all of that. She just stood. She looked at all the men on the plane, and these were her exact words. She said, "All you men aren't."
As we reflect on Marvel in a situation it's never been in, once able to essentially print money, now they are faced with their lowest opening weekend of all time. The mistake they made is reflected across modern Hollywood. Star Wars showed us a woman who was a Jedi, who needed no training from anyone. She was just instantly powerful. Marvel showed us Captain Marvel, who was instantly the most powerful of all Marvel superheroes with the snap of a finger. Similarly, we see the introduction of Captain Rambeau, interestingly named Rambo, assume instant incredible powers. The correlation between the three of these characters is that there is no further development necessary. They are perfect as is. An attitude that manifests itself as such.
No. I'm a female. I've been on many dates. I know how the conversation goes. You know how the conversation goes. But I also know men want to hear what they want to hear. You understand?
Right. But Lisa, it's out of context. Okay, again, we're not talking about if you're courting somebody. We're talking about
that's the progression into marriage, is it not? So if you're
Lisa,
dating someone,
you're completely, Lisa, again, completely out of context. Okay,
it's not out of context because it's a building. What I'm saying to you is, Lisa, when people are courting one, see, and this is the thing, you want to give the males respect, Dinus, but you don't. Whenever a female comes in, you're cutting them off, you're hanging up on them. You have an issue with Black American females.
A mistake that reveals itself not just in recent female-led superhero movies and in modern dating, but also with expats who go overseas, is that they go thinking that they are perfect as is. I have become the person that I am, and that's enough. Accept me as I am. This is an attitude that makes the transition to life overseas very difficult for many people unwilling to re-examine themselves and make the necessary changes in order to fit in a new country.
Excuse me, can you tell me this where Delmar Barry lives? Oh, he's a friend of mine. My name is John Rambo. We served on the same team together in NAM.
A popular stance for people who take issue with men who don't support the new wave of strong female-led, all-powerful from the beginning of the movies is to say that such men are sexist. But there's a deeper reason why time-tested movies like Rambo resonate with men. It is the hero's journey that connects us to these stories. Like a meek, war veteran traveler turned away from a small town he was visiting to meet an old war buddy. From this meek beginning, we get the beginning of the story of the hero of Rambo.
Rambo's a civilian now. He's my problem.
I don't think you understand. I didn't come here to rescue Rambo from you. I came here to rescue you from him.
What is it that makes movies like Rambo, The Empire Strikes Back, or even newer movies like Iron Man and Black Panther resonate with us? It is the same thing that helps men who go overseas assimilate. It is the idea that in the beginning, you are only starting the journey of who you will become. It is the journey that defines not just the hero, but the person who decides to travel overseas. That between the beginning and the end, there is struggle. Struggle against self-image, against self-morals, against the environment. In this struggle, there is failure. And in this failure, there is redefinition. One that humbles you to come out on the other end as a better person. And you learn your new powers, not simply have them given to you.
Kalini.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, sorry guys. I'm trying to get my earphones ready. My name is Kali. I'm calling from Kenya.
I listened to Lisa and I would say my heart goes out to her and other women who feel that way. It is not easy for women to feel like the men who are supposed to protect you are, they're not interested in doing that job. But at the same time, I don't want to seem patronizing towards her. I don't want to come off as if I'm patronizing. our African American sisters because they live a very totally different lifestyle from us. But I want to say this, and I'm an educated woman. The reason why I'm not coming on screen is because I'm a journalist. And this is when it just comes to you as a woman, women want to be loved. Men do not care about love. Men care about respect.
As you can hear in Kalani's voice, not only does she have a soft tone that's very comforting and welcoming, but she's also extremely impartial when she's about to impart criticism on another person. Clearly, this is a behavior that she learned in a culture where women don't openly criticize other people. She speaks of love for women equaling respect for men. Women that understand these principles assimilate very well overseas, instead of expecting the overseas to assimilate to them. Women who want to be the boisterous, strong, outspoken type that America welcomes, well, it doesn't translate as well overseas. Much like the superhero movies of women that win from beginning to end also don't translate to large audiences of not only men, but women as well.
In town, you're the law. Out here, it's me. Don't push it. Don't push it, I'll give you a war you won't believe.
Nothing defines the male experience more than the hero's journey. It is why we resonate with movies like Rambo, Star Wars, even Marvel before the MCU became the MCU. It begins with a call to adventure and our reluctance to face what we know is going to challenge and change who we are. From there, we are faced with tests, sometimes from enemies outside of ourselves, sometimes from enemies inside of ourselves, or sometimes it's simply crisis. It is this crisis that helps men identify with this journey. It can be an ordeal of never having been loved by a woman, or choosing to change careers, or choosing to leave the country that you grew up in. In all cases, men understand that it is sink or swim. What modern women empowerment superhero movies have forgotten is that it is the step of struggle, of putting in the work to become great. The self-doubt of, am I going to survive this? Did I make the wrong decision? Or simply the fact that men knowing that if they fail, no one will catch them. This is what's missing in modern superhero movies.
Back there, I can fly a gunship. I can drive a tank. I was in charge of $1 million equipment. Back here, I can't even hold a job. Fucking guys!
And men understand that it is this that will make them from a regular man into a great expatriate, a great businessman, or a great hero. For someone looking to go overseas and assimilate to a new culture, you must ask yourself, which Rambo do you identify with most? In the comments under the stream from Search from Uhuru, someone left this comment which all but details the hero's arc for someone looking to migrate overseas. He migrated the right way. 1. He made Ethiopian friends in the United States. 2. He's learning the language. 3. That depends on who you ask. 4. He has a skill and was able to get a job in Ethiopia. 5. He is starting a business after 6 years in the country. 6. He took his time to learn about his new environment. Good job, man. You did it the right way. Kudos to you. What many people will say about men not liking the new women's empowerment superhero movies is that men are sexist. But the truth is, men don't like these movies because we don't see our journey mirrored in them. Men are not given things. Men must earn things. And in that earning, in the hero's arc, men learn to become a new person, a person that can manage their emotions and can produce at a high level and can do things like learn new languages and learn how to live in new environments, things that require us to evolve and become people that we were not when we began our journey. This is the journey of not just the hero, but of the passport bro. Learning languages, learning cultures, learning how to identify in a new environment. This is a story we identify with. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. I'll catch you in the next video. Take care, guys.